by. Today we're going with Right to Speak, man. The track's called My Life, My Time. C.O.N-Vers C.Facts. Criminally underrated, man. These cats, some of my favorite stuff that I've heard in my close to 3 years has come from these guys. So I'm excited for this one. So without further ado, let's jump in. See what they got for us.
Yeah. (2022) C.O.N C.Facts, right to speak. Hey yo, check it. I can see the shine when the sky clouded. Never in the dark, I light the path through a power outage. Never drowning, empowered by the burning flowers. Burst through your chest, I leave a hole through 1,000 hours. Lost roaming these streets like the Trevi fountain. Wishing on these coins without change when I put a pound in. Stay frowning, it rains when it's always pouring. Chalk lines scribbling the bars got me feeling morbid. Fear forces are real.
Yes! Freaking straight slaying these bars, man. Got the chalk outline going around them. This beat is just nasty. C.Facts, man, he's got that boom bap sound. He loves that, man. He's a true lover of boom bap, and just another one of those beats that he's created that just kicks you right in the nuts. Friggin' love it. That whole wordplay, like I said, man, C.O.N-Vers is a hell of a wordsmith. Even that wordplay about the fountain, the wishes, the change, the pound. Just the wordplay there, man. You put in your pound of flesh, you're doing your shit, you're putting in the work, and all you're doing is wishing for change, and that change doesn't come, man, because it takes more than wishing. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes the blood, sweat, and tears, man. It takes putting in that pound. Damn. Man, I'm feeling it.
Force the border, putting war in these words until the fight's all feeling normal. Best heed the warning from a screaming chorus. The grieving authors kill the game like a gang of horses. Plan the board.
Fuck it, I'm bringing it back a little bit here.
Stay frowning, it rains when it's always pouring. Chalk lines scribbling the bars got me feeling morbid. Fear forces, I reinforce the border, putting war in these words until the fight's all feeling normal. Best heed the warning from a screaming chorus. The grieving authors kill the game like a gang of horses. Planned abortions, murder tracks, still young. Young blood's rattled by the fury of this old cunt, it's so dark. Only one lung, I run rings around you. Master craftsman perfecting how the pen moves. This is my life and it's my time. And these are just the words when I try right. The heart's dark but I'm drawn to the right side. Life's like the sun trying to break through the night sky. This is my time and it's my life. I can't find the words when I try and write. The heart's bright but I'm drawn to the dark side. Life's like the moon trying to break through the day sky. I'm putting heads up in a noose or a chopping block and hang them off the walls in the mansion like I'm Lara Croft. Architect and technician with these words, yo, I work it to exact degrees, the millimeters never off. Back to the drawing board, sketch with a prototype. Left with a crumpled paper, stuck with a tired eyes. Inspiration grounded, wings clipped that never fly. Voices in my head, laughing, telling me I'm overhyped. Dark mind running in the shadows of a dying light, adapting the plans to the landscape acclimatized.
Man, that whole that whole idea about, like, he's saying, like, he even touched a little bit of that thing about being an older cat in the industry and stuff. He touched on that a little bit in the first verse. But talking about this, man, like putting in that work, being a perfectionist, not settling for mediocre work, not settling for just the station in life too. He's not happy where he is. He's putting in that work, writing those bars until his eyes are tired, crumpling shit up, throwing that out, man, because that doesn't deserve to be in my book. That type of idea, man. I just love that shit. And at the same time, he's talking about that demon that every person has inside of them, man, where it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's artistic or just a regular ass job, man. It's so hard to stop listening. You get that demon inside of you, man, telling you that you ain't shit. and what you're doing nobody gives a shit about, and you're horrible at your job, you're horrible at your art form, whatever it is, you get that dark voice, man, that's telling you, trying to darken that light that you try to, you try to keep going. That Laura Croft bar was sick too, man. I love the way that C.Facts brought the beat, the melody out, or the beat out, and then you could even hear the chopping block in the background. Nice little add to that, man. Digging this shit.
With these words, yo, I work it to exact degrees, the millimeters never off. Back to the drawing board, sketch with a prototype. Left with a crumpled paper, stuck with a tired eyes. Inspiration grounded, wings clipped that never fly. Voices in my head, laughing, telling me I'm overhyped. Dark mind running in the shadows of a dying light. Adapting the plans to the landscape acclimatized. Eye for an eye, yo, this life and it can't be right. Calm on the surface, but a killer when I try and write. Ink on the page is just blood from the fingertips. Dead scroll swallowing the words when I bill a spliff. Simple, replicate the greatest of the devil's trick. Just another voice, you couldn't prove that I do exist. This is my life and it's my time. I need to adjust the words when I try right. The heart's dark but I'm drawn to the right side. Life's like the sun trying to break through the night sky. This is my time and it's my life. I can't find the words when I try and write. The heart's bright but I'm drawn to the dark side. Life's like the moon trying to break through the day sky. It's the spit game renegade. Slip shots ricochet. Lost boys act the shoe size. Never stayed at age. Shot clock buzzing when I hit the three. Fade away face to face doubters.
Yes sir, yes sir. He's just, god damn.
To the day sky. It's the spit game renegade. Slip shots ricochet. Lost boys act the shoe size. Never stayed at age. Shot clock buzzing when I hit the three. Fade away face to face doubters lose their spine. Never staying brave. Steady aim, I'm the two barrel smoking type. Move like poltergeist.
The wordplay, man. Lose their spine, never staying brave. Come on now. This and the beginning of this verse, I'm bringing it back because the cadence he has going here, just madness. And just madness, man.
It's the spit game renegade. Slip shots ricochet. Lost boys act the shoe size. Never stayed at age. Shot clock buzzing when I hit the three. Fade away face to face doubters lose their spine. Never staying brave. Steady aim, I'm the two barrel smoking type. Move like poltergeist and snipe with a golden eye. I'm a product of the 80s. That's a golden child chasing success. I'm content with a bogus start.
Come on, man. Golden eye, sniping, 80s child. Or the 80s the golden child, bringing all that shit together, man. Fucking Golden Eye, Golden Child, 80s, both of those things came out in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. I know Golden Child did. Pretty sure Golden Eye came out as well. Product of the 80s, he said. Sorry, not child of the 80s, product of the 80s. Yeah, man, tying all that shit together. Everybody, I think probably maybe not everyone who watches this channel, but bunch of the old cats, man, even a little bit younger than me, a little bit older than me, probably, yeah. We all played GoldenEye, man. We all played that shit to our eyes bled. How many hours we wasted on that shit? Yeah, and I mean, fucking Golden Child is one of the best Eddie Murphy movies, man. That shit's just classic.
When I hit the three, fade away face to face doubters lose their spine, never staying brave. Steady aim, I'm the two barrel smoking type. Move like poltergeist and snipe with a golden eye. I'm a product of the 80s, that's a golden child chasing success. I'm content with a bogus start. It's the bona fide grind of the working man. Blood, sweat and tears, I hold the cash with a dirty hand. If the family isn't first, you're a worthless man. I work with these words with a prayer till they burst the bank. Giving thanks, turn religious if the help's needed. Only when I'm down on my luck, I swear I believe it. I've seen the good turn to bad from a
man. This is probably my favorite verse I've heard from him, man. Not my favorite verse, my favorite track. He's just absolute. Every single thing he's done in this track has been just absolute perfection to me. And the message too, man. The way he delivers these messages. This fact, like, there's so many people who aren't religious, but the second that something's not going their way or things go bad, they immediately turn to the heavens and ask God for help. So many times that's what it is. Like, always ask God, why are you doing this to me? Meanwhile, you haven't prayed in 10 years, but you're asking God why he would spite you in such a way, or like, oh, I just really need this to work. Please God, help me get this to work. I mean, he's not wrong, man. So many of us do it. And even I the second time I played it back, man, I heard the poltergeist that I didn't catch the first time, which also is an 80s movie. So that whole little 80s thing there, man, I dig that shit. Working hard, getting that dirty hands, man, putting in that work, clutching at the cash. Something that you hang on to because it's fleeting, right? You clutch on something that's trying to get away, and probably what he's saying is that he's busting his ass making that money, but like all of us these days, it's hard to stretch that money, man. It seems to be freaking gas, mortgages, groceries, all that shit is skyrocketed, energy bills. So you make that little bit, man. You got that dirty hands for putting in the work. You got to clutch that cash, man, because it's just fucking flying out the door the second that you make it. All of this is just dope, man. Dope as hell.
Geist and snipe with a golden eye. I'm a product of the 80s, that's a golden child chasing success. I'm content with a bogus style. It's the bona fide grind of the working man. Blood, sweat and tears, I hold the cash with a dirty hand. If the family isn't first, you're a worthless man. I work with these words with a prayer till they burst the bank. Giving thanks, turn religious if the help's needed. Only when I'm down on my luck, I swear I believe it. I've seen the good turn to bad from a touch of demons. Open to the dark, I guess evil must be deep-seated. This is my life and it's my time. And these are just the words when I try right. The heart's dark but I'm drawn to the right side. Life's like the sun trying to break through the night sky. This is my time and it's my life. I can't find the words when I try and write. The heart's bright but I'm drawn to the dark side. Life's like the moon trying to break through the day sky. My life. Time.
Boys, you absolutely murdered that track, man. Beginning to end, I loved everything about that track, man. My favorite, I was talking about the fact that it was my favorite C.O.N-Vers song. No, screw it, man. It's my favorite Right to Speak track. From beginning to end, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. Absolute perfection. I loved it. What else can you say? That was so good. I'm going to go buy it right now. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for enjoying this with me. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, give it a watch. If you can afford it, go buy it. If you can't, stream it. Bunch of times, man, to show these cats a little bit of love, because they truly do deserve it. Helping keep that true hip-hop, boom-bap sound alive. Cats like this, all you UK cats, man. They do it for us as much as they do it for them, so show them some love, show them some support. And until next time, I love all you cats for continue supporting me. We're creeping close to 4,000 subscribers. That just blows my goddamn mind. Every time I see that, it blows my mind that you're here every day, and I love you for it. Until next time, stay safe. Be good to each other.